Welcome to another video.
Well, hey there guys, and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. I'm staying here with a subscriber, and he's in fact a moto vlogger and a YouTuber, so I'd like to introduce you to him. So yeah, come on over. So yeah, this is Shibuya Kid, right?
Yes.
Okay, and where can people find you online?
You can find me on YouTube. Just put in Shibuya Kid. You should see my motorcycle helmet. Pretty much, yeah, motovlog channel. So definitely check it out.
Awesome, excellent. So anyway, on the way up here, I was in the car, and I've decided that I'm going to be discussing different topics each time I go from city to city, because I'm going to be on the road for 8 hours at a time. So it's kind of a good idea. Thank you so much for giving me a place to stay. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Cool. All right, guys. See you later. So hey there, guys. I'm here in, I guess, Phoenix at the moment. Beautiful drive all the way from Tucson out here, just straightforward, open roads, blue skies, just one straight road really. It's only about 100 miles, doesn't take very long. So yeah, here I am. And I'm on my way to some kind of a lookout mountain to go and get some drone footage, which you have probably already seen in the intro. And I've made a list of topics that I want to talk about, my observations here in America, so I can compare them to China kind of in depth when I'm on the road. And today I'm going to be talking about credit and credit cards and that kind of thing. And it's very, very apparent, as soon as you get to America, that this is a capitalist country, and it's all about trying to make a sale. I went to go and open a bank account, and the reason is I don't want to be carrying cash with me, and doing international transfers through the ATM, at least from my bank in Hong Kong, is really expensive, and also a pain in the ass. And I don't know why, but I keep getting, like for instance, my PayPal always freezes and says, "Who are you?" and they don't know who I am, and I need to prove myself all the time, because it seems like if anyone's trying to move money from China to America, that kind of thing, they get suspicious. So I was getting really pissed off because PayPal once again froze my account, because I tried to transfer some money to my friend here that I could use, and so they froze my account again. Anyway, I've opened a ticket, and they say 2 to 3 working days they'll figure it out. We'll see. So I decided, you know what, I just need a bank account, and Bank of America actually allows sort of non-residents to open bank accounts here. You do need a lot of paperwork. You need proof of, your address in your country of residence, and there's all other kinds of crap. But I had everything with me, so I anticipated that. So I have a Bank of America account. Anyway, I just wanted a straightforward debit card that I could use to put gas in the car, and pay for hotels if I have to, that kind of thing. And I was sitting there. By the way, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, lovely lady, very helpful, very nice, and conversation about travel and all that kind of thing. But they really try to sell you on all these different little you need a checking account, and how about a savings account, and we'll give you a keep the change account, and we'll give you a you want to get a Travel Master credit card, and I'm like, listen, I'm a tourist, I highly doubt they're going to give me a credit card. But she's like, yeah, well, we'll try anyway. And so she tried to sign me up. They didn't actually approve it because I don't have a credit rating here in America.
1.5 miles. Keep left to I-10 West.
Sorry about the GPS. And yeah, so basically they were trying to sell me a lot of credit cards is what I'm trying to get at here. And all fair and well, they didn't allow it. But the next day I went to go and get the tires put on properly on this car, because for some reason the previous owner had the tires on the wrong way, and they are directional tires, so they need to be on the right way, especially if I hit sort of wet weather or something like that. And when I went to go pay for, you know, the service, I asked him, hey, do you prefer cash or debit card? And he's like, well, hang on a second, how about you sign up for our, you know, the place was called Jack Furrier's. How about you sign up for our Jack Furrier's like credit card, and you know, then you can use it in all these things, blah blah blah. And a guy went on for like a sales pitch. And I don't want to be rude and just say, hey, I'm not interested, you know, but
Be in the second lane from the left.
all right, I'm going to turn that down for future videos. Sorry about that, guys. And the guy is basically just being really, you know, putting the sales pitch, and I had to listen to him for like 2 minutes as he goes on about all the great things about their credit card. Eventually, obviously, I just said, no, that's okay. You know, I'm not a local. There's no point, because
In 1.5
that
miles, keep left to Arizona 51 H1B.
Thank you. Now, please be quiet. You know, I'm not a local, and that's only a local chain for sort of Tucson area, so there's no point, right? Anyway, I noticed that it doesn't matter where you go here, what shop, or, you know, if it's a shopping mall or whatever, they're always trying to push some kind of credit card on you, some kind of credit. And it's not actually, I haven't experienced this only in America, in South Africa too. If you go buy at clothes at a clothing store, they'll try and sell you their special clothing credit card. And of course it's because they know people will be more willing to spend if they've got this credit, and then they can nail you with interest when people kind of come up short and realize that, oh no, they've overspent. But it's actually quite interesting, because in China, you know, credit cards are not really a thing. Yeah, of course, people have them. My wife has one, and a lot of the sort of middle class. Oh my word! Yeah. A lot of the middle class friends and clients that I had in the past, they all have credit cards, but you can't use credit cards at 90% of the shops in China. You can go to most restaurants and they won't accept credit cards. Most shops don't accept credit cards. You have to go to big shopping malls, and usually only in the big first tier cities you can use credit cards. And of course, big chains like McDonald's and Pizza Hut and that kind of thing, they should accept credit cards. But you know, of course, it's very different over there. Everybody these days is using the WeChat
4
Pay.
miles, take exit 143AB on the right to I-17
Oh
North.
man, I'm really getting ticked off with this thing. Anyway, sorry. They use WeChat Pay, and it's kind of interesting because even if you've got a small little business, it doesn't matter. If you're a private individual, you can make sales using WeChat Pay, because all you do is you input the amount that you want to receive from somebody, and then scan their QR code and it goes to you. Or you can just ask them to transfer the money to you through WeChat, which, by the way, is incredibly useful. And I'm just hitting some traffic here. And you know, for instance, when I went to go fix that laptop of mine, the little computer shop there, yeah, I could either pay them cash or just send them money to their WeChat, and it's incredibly useful. But credit cards, like I said, aren't a big thing there. And historically, Chinese people have stayed away from credit. And especially when I got there 10 years ago, nobody knew about credit cards. They weren't using credit cards. And still to this day, people prefer to kind of keep cash. But of course, when it comes to buying property or, you know, doing some kind of peer-to-peer lending, of course, that's when the credit starts coming in. But I'd say the overall mentality in China is still one of a saving mentality, where they stay away from credit and they'd rather have the money before they spend it, which is something I appreciate, and it's a good habit that I picked up living in China, because personally I can't stand debt. And so it's the kind of situation where you save up the money. If you want to buy the latest iPad or something, you wait, and you wait until you've got enough cash, and then you go and buy it. Whereas here in America, it's like you hear adverts on the radio: no credit, no problem; bad credit history, no problem; no money, no problem. You know, come on down and we'll sort you out. And of course, it's just a trap to get you into more credit and paying interest and stuff. But yeah, it's very different very interesting to see the different attitudes towards money and credit here in America compared to China. So guys, that's it. I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon, and of course tomorrow is the subscriber meetup here in Phoenix, so stay tuned to my Facebook page to find out where that's going to be. Looking forward to seeing you all there, and until next time, as always, you know the drill. Stay awesome.